This video might trigger you, but it is the most important thing you have to listen to if you want to become a multi-millionaire. My name is Ilya Kaiser. Over the past 10 years, I consulted over 1,000 companies, started some of my own, some of which failed, some of which made over $1 million a month. My client portfolio does over 9 figures per year. And in this video, I want to talk about that income is a skill issue. Meaning, if you don't make the money that you want to make, which is very likely if you clicked on this video, it is 100% a skill issue. What I want to talk about in this video is what will allow you as an entrepreneur to get to the next level. And it is confronting the brutal truths of reality, which is if your competitor makes more money than you, then you're just worse than him at doing business. Very simple. It's not that hard to understand. But why and how do you fix it to then get to the level that you actually want to get to? You see, the first thing that you got to understand about business is that if you look at a market, your wins minus your mistakes is your results, which means that if you have wins and you make mistakes, you have the results, and your competitors has wins, mistakes, and results. Whoever makes the most mistakes and has the most wins usually is the one that is succeeding. Now, it's important to understand that up to a certain level, this math is very easy to understand because all you got to focus on is the wins. Like up to maybe a few 7 figures per year, you can focus on just the wins. But after that, you have to focus on the mistakes. And this is where most people get it wrong because all they do is they focus on the wins. And the issue with focus on the wins is that if you just focus on the wins, you optimize for vanity metrics. The first thing is because you start making money, you maybe buy a nice watch, you maybe buy a nice car, you start traveling, you look nice on Instagram, and you start optimizing for vanity, but you don't optimize for results. And this is where it kills you because now you make mistakes, but your competitors, they focus on covering their flanks. They focus on hiring where they are not good. And now their results are suddenly bad. And the reason why I tell you this story is because this is a real story. This is the story of myself. I had a partner that I work with, and he was making more money than me, and I couldn't deal with it. I was like, why the fuck is this guy making more money than me? I'm very cool, I'm very nice, I'm very good, I'm very talented. And while this might be true that I was more talented than him, he was doing work to remove his mistakes, and I was not doing that work, which means he beat me at the game. And I had to sit down and confront that reality and realize, fuck, my skill level is not as good as his. And the easiest way to do this right now is if you look at this video is to ask yourself, where is the line? Where in your life and your business are you optimizing for the wrong thing? And most of the time, if you're actually conscious and your person is capable of doing a little bit of work of looking inside of yourself, you know where to start. You know, like what part of your business you shouldn't be handling. You know the person that you should be firing. You know the thing that you've been putting off for a long time that you're in full denial of that you got to focus on. Because this is where it starts. If you're not able of handling brutal reality and brutal truth, you will not be able to scale. Because in order to change the variables of your business, to get the outcome that you actually want, you need to be able to look at the business as it actually is in reality. And if you're lying to yourself, or you're lying to your team, or you're lying to your customers, you're lying to your partners, you're diluting yourself in a sense because you're training yourself to look at reality in a clear and conscious way. And this is usually where entrepreneurs optimize for vanity metrics instead of optimizing for the results. And then what it is, the game is simply understanding this, accepting this, and then making the commitment to actually doing the work necessary to understanding where all the lies are in your business and your life, and then optimizing for results and not the vanity metrics and not the feel good. Most entrepreneurs start a business because they had some traumas in their past life, or in the past life in their child life, whatever, and they want to fill the hole of not feeling worthy enough. Right? You might look at this video and say, okay, this is not me. Very, very, very guaranteed. You might not optimize for a Ferrari, but you very likely optimize for other stuff. That is not results in the process. So the solution for this is very simple. What are your wins and what are your mistakes? And the mistakes are optimizing for the wrong results. Remove the mistakes, minimize the mistakes while keeping this the same, and you will automatically make your money. Now, if you want to double down on this, what you do is you look at your competitors and you understand the mistakes that they're making, and you learn from them, and you don't make the same mistakes. You don't just go out there and copy them, because if you just go out there and copy them, you very likely make some of the mistakes as well that they're making. So the solution is looking at the wins, looking at the mistakes, removing the mistakes, having better results. And the way to do this is looking at all the lies that you're telling yourself and then optimizing for the results and not the vanity metrics. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. I will release more information like this. And also I'll do a giveaway in the future. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, you will not be able to win in the giveaway, right? Which is what this is all about. Anyways, have a beautiful day. Appreciate the attention, and I'll see you in the next video.